Okay, back with another video. If you've just watched the Goya board video, 30 minutes that thing. This one will be shorter. We're going to talk again with Mr. Andy Barble Chambers about the sails.
Yep.
Wave sails, mostly all wave sails.
All wave sails, yeah.
Obviously got the Banzai range. For people who don't know, let's just quickly run through a rough overview and then what changes we've had, because you have got the Banzai 12 now, which was obviously the Banzai 11. It's in generations like the boards.
Yeah.
Sails are all the same. So you've got the Banzai, which is the normal Banzai, the Banzai.
Well, yeah, so the Banzai 12 is what was the original Banzai. Yep, that's the Banzai 12 now, and it's 12th generation.
Yeah.
Last year, we introduced the Banzai Max, which is the 5 batten.
Which is what you've been using here in the Defi for racing.
Yep, so stability, lots of range. And then you've got the Banzai Surf, which we introduced last year as well, which is the more maneuver kind of orientated.
Is that like Levi Siver, Kai Lenny?
Yes, down the line, more neutral. And now we've got obviously the second generation of those two.
Okay.
So you've got Banzai Max 2 and Banzai Surf 2.
Okay. Changes. Well, you've only got new colours. You've got white, pink, yellow, blue, red.
Yeah, we've added more colours.
After last time when I was like, wow, you've got so many colours. And they were like, yeah, we got a lot of colours. They've added.
Yeah, but we have got rid of the multicoloured.
Okay.
So the iris multicoloured one that was all different.
You know what? That was the easiest sail to spot.
Yeah.
If I found someone on that, it was so easy to find them filming, just so you know.
But so now in the carbon, we've got white, pink, yellow, and there's a blue carbon as well.
Yeah.
It changes a little bit by model, so you can't get like 4 colours in one model. And then blue, reddy orange, yellow in the non-carbon. Okay. So we only do, and we have the X-Ply.
That is a lot of wave sails, isn't it? I mean, that's it. But you've got to fit those different places around the world. So again, we'll do a quick overview of who should be on what, because I think it's kind of a useful thing to know.
Yeah.
So, Banzai, normal Banzai, which is Banzai 12.
Yeah.
Who's that for?
So that's for anyone that wants a performance wave sail that may be doing some moves as well. You have a much more direct feel to it. Yeah. So for doing some jumping stuff, for doing some forwards, that's what it's Brasilio's World Cup winning wave sail.
More backhand, more front hand?
More backhand.
More backhand.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I went on that. It's got quite a chunky backhand. I was like, Brasilio likes a bit of backhand.
Yeah, he's kind of ready to go. Interestingly, the new one, because all of the sails have had the same update, and some of that backhand pressure has come out of it a bit.
Okay, you want to talk us through that? Why we're just talking about it? Is that
so they all had the same update. So the clues have all dropped down a bit lower.
Okay, and what does that do?
It basically brings everything kind of down closer to you, so the draft and the power and everything's kind of moved down a bit more.
So more downforce into the board, or?
No, I think it's more about control.
Okay.
You know, they've also the outline's changed here. There's a bit more foot here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of everything's dropped lower. So it's all anchored and centered around the rider a bit more. So it feels like you have more control. And by doing that, you can then have a bit more off on the top, so you can release the top a bit more, get the top of the sail lighter, get the head lighter.
Okay, so swing rate up the top end gets lighter, and that obviously makes the sail feel lighter.
Yes,
because there's been a lot of talk about making the sail actually physically lighter, but actually the feel is really the thing.
Yeah, exactly. And by taking out some of the head, you can achieve that basically, and by bringing it down a bit lower, it just keeps everything a bit more kind of centered around you, and you feel like you have more control.
Okay.
And they've all had that same update.
Okay, across the whole range.
Yeah, across the whole range. But the biggest change for this year that's made the biggest difference is in the non-carbon sails. So in the pro sails, in the pro construction, we've actually gone away from the scrim material. So you remember the scrim material is like, it has loads more yarns in it.
Yes.
And it's much
softer maybe.
It's quite soft. Yeah. And we felt that it was too soft. Also, by having the squares of that scrim quite close together, the material doesn't last quite as long. It breaks down faster.
Okay.
And this has taken a while to get the factory to produce this material. But it's a new X-Ply, and it has zero stretch in any direction.
Okay. Interesting.
basically.
Yeah. So the sail will feel quite a lot different because I know from my experience with Simmer and stuff, when I've got to just test some prototypes at the moment, this front bit makes a huge difference to the feel.
It makes the sail feel more crispy, actually.
Yeah.
So all the sails feel lighter, more crispy, and more kind of, as soon as the sail starts to feel a bit more direct, it feels lighter.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got a slow reacting sail, it feels a bit laboured and it feels a bit heavier. So this new X-Ply material has made a huge, huge difference to the feel of the Pro construction sails. We've reduced the window size as well.
Okay.
So the old ones had like what we call they had almost like 2 ears up there, and it's something that's just not needed.
Yeah.
You know, why have them there?
Very tall people.
Yeah, for very tall people. We're still using this black window just to help with it helps like concentrate your vision.
Yeah.
As well. So that update has gone through all of the Pro construction sails.
Okay.
The carbon sail construction and material is the same as it was. So they've just had the update in terms of the outline and the lowering down. And the white is now in full production because
I was going to say this was like a Takara issue special.
And actually a lot of people were like, "Ooh, well, I like the white." Maybe not if you're rigging up in muddy places.
I was about to say, if you're in, Western Supermare, Sav or something like this. I remember
the loft tube's going to be brown after one session. And we've introduced a new pink as well, which is pretty vibrant and
I've got to ask you, what colours you gone for?
I always like to have a few different ones.
Yeah,
so that
me too. I'm like a big fan of that.
Everything looks the same always.
Yeah, every session feels the same.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really with you on that. I love it. Like just mixing it up.
Yeah. So, but my main sail, which I guess is a 4.5, I'm in the blue carbon.
Yeah.
And I've got a 5.0 in the pink.
So have you gone mostly for the carbon?
I have this here. Yeah.
So
I really feel like it makes a difference.
You've gone carbon Banzai.
Banzai surf.
Surf. Okay, so you're on surf.
Yeah, I like the surf. Maybe it's an age thing. I like the calm nature of it, and the power delivery is smoother and sort of a bit of a softer delivery compared to the Banzai 12, which the delivery is like,
I'm with you. I actually
strong.
tried all the range just because I like to, like I said, I like to try all the other brands to see where we're at, like the stuff I use, how it fits in, and I was more towards the surf. I mean, I was fully.
I would say if you're coming from another brand, the surf is going to feel more familiar.
Yeah.
The Banzai 12 has quite it's quite individual in the sort of the
it
direct.
wants to be driven, doesn't it?
Yes.
You know, if you want a bit of backhand, I think that's again.
And you can definitely size down as well, is what I found a lot in the 12. You can definitely size down in it because they've all got good power, but the way it's delivered is way more direct and quicker in the 12.
Yeah.
And then in the Max, it's all about stability and range. You know, they work great here because it's so stable.
Yeah, so this is like if we're going to put it into a genre, the power wave sail, the jumping type, sail, onshore sail.
I'd say bump and jump.
Bump and jump.
You know, it's great. Again, it's similar. You know what I said about if you're coming from a free wave and you want something a bit more performance, you come down onto the thruster.
Yeah.
If you're coming from a free ride kind of setup, free ride sail, and you're looking for a sail which is small, because a lot of free ride sails don't go that small.
That small, yeah.
Then when you're going to feel way more comfy on something like a Banzai Max, because it's got that 5 battens, it's more controllable. When it gets windy, it's more stable. It will feel more familiar.
Okay. No, I think that rounds it up.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about where you're going this summer?
I'm heading out to the gorge.
I'm jealous.
Going
to the gorge?
To our North American hub over there.
So if you're in America, keep your eyes out, because this video could be dropping around when you're going to be there. So I remember you saying you were going to bash out some demos before you go, so I guess...
Yeah, get some demos done in the UK as well. So as soon as it's windy, keep an eye out or send me a message on, or speak to your local dealer, and I can come up and do some demos with the new gear.
All right. Nice one. Always good talking with you. Nice racing with you. It's been a fun week here in the Defi. We're going to go and find some more brands to do, or that could be it. I don't even know where we're at. But it is the last day. The wind has dropped, which is...
Thankfully.
Thankfully, yeah. It's like, oh God, we're broken. We're absolutely broken. Stay tuned to the channel. Get on the website. And thanks for everyone who's supported with a few beers. Legends.